If you know the 15 French idioms in this video, your French is truly superb. Do you say that in English? Superb. These aren't your typical textbook expressions. These are the colorful, cultural phrases from real, everyday French that French people actually use in conversation.
Pas mal ça, non?
Let's find out how sophisticated your French really is. Here is how this works. I will give you a French idiom, then 3 possible meanings. Your job is to pick the right one. We'll start with some you might know and work our way up to expressions that even most advanced students struggle with. Grab a pen to keep track of your score or do it in your head so you can get an assessment of your French level at the end. C'est parti! Let's start with t'as eu les yeux plus gros que le ventre. Does it mean you're really pretty? You overestimated your capacity? Or you're working too hard? It means you overestimated your capacity. The French expression means your eyes were bigger than your stomach, like the English biting off more than you can chew. We use it when we ordered more food than we could eat, for example, in France. It's not really polite to leave some food on your plate. We can also use that expression as an image for someone who got too ambitious for their own good, for example.
On a les yeux plus gros que le ventre, alors évidemment on achète.
Another one, ça part en cacahuète. Does it mean it's going off the rails, it's taking off into success, or it's fizzling off? Do you know? It means it's going off the rails, it's going sideways. Ça part en cacahuète is the playful version of ça part en vrille. It's going sideways, alongside other versions with more rude swear words, of course. The French word cacahuète means peanut, cacahuète, and it sounds funny on its own, so I like this expression.
Rick, hier après le gâteau shit, t'es parti en cacahuète.
Another one, c'est pas la mer à boire. Does it mean it's not great but it does the job? Be more frugal will not reach, or it's not that hard. Did you guess? It means it's not that hard, or literally, it's not the sea to drink. Yes, most problems are not as hard as literally drinking the whole sea, so stop dramatizing, c'est pas la mer à boire. We can say it to reassure someone about their capacity or to chide them from exaggerating their problem.
Mais bon, c'est pas la mer à boire.
Fourth one, Martin m'a posé un lapin. Does it mean Martin made me laugh a lot? Martin stood me up? Or Martin grilled me with difficult questions? Do you know? It means he stood me up. Poser un lapin literally means to put a rabbit to someone. What does that mean? It's unclear if it's on top of them or in front of them or something else. It's mostly used for dating, but it works for any kind of meeting or appointment. I hope you won't have to use this idiom when visiting France.
Malheureusement, Monsieur Lazare vous a posé un lapin.
Julien s'est pris un râteau. Does it mean Julien found his true passion? Julien got totally lost? Julien got rejected romantically. It means Julien got rejected romantically. Se prendre un râteau means to take a rake to the face. It stings, but like getting hit by a rake, the pain will fade away soon, hopefully.
Et Gréco, je me suis pris un râteau!
Well done, you've completed the first section. If you knew 3 or more of these idioms, you're definitely beyond basic French. If you got all 5, you're ready for more informal or sophisticated expressions. And now, j'ai un gros coup de barre. Does it mean I have a big secret? I'm really tired? Or I'm heartbroken? it means I'm really tired. Literally, avoir un coup de barre means getting hit by a bar. It's an expression that really fits the situation. You're suddenly so tired that you can't really get up. You want to close your eyes and lie down. French people often use it a few hours after lunch, obviously, and it has nothing to do with il s'est barré. That's the slang for he left, or il est complètement barré, which means he's really crazy. Or even, Raymond Barre.
Je fais un coup de barre d'un coup, je sais pas ce qui s'est passé.
Ça casse pas trois pattes à un canard. Does it mean it's not too special, it won't be painful, or I'm not allowed to breed ducks anymore? Do you know this one? It means it's not too special. This is the correct answer. Ça casse pas trois pattes à un canard is French for it doesn't break three legs to a duck. Indeed, if it did manage to break three legs on a duck, it would be very special. But no, instead, it's quite simple, pretty mediocre. Like, bon, l'expo est sympa, mais ça casse pas trois pattes à un canard. L'expo est sympa, mais ça casse pas trois pattes à un canard. Well, that's a nice exhibit, but it's not something really mind-blowing either. Ready for another one? Ça mange pas de pain. Do you know this one? Does it mean it's all over, the situation is hopeless? It was all a lie? It's low risk, why not give it a try? Do you know that? It's low risk, why not give it a try is the right answer here. When ça ne mange pas de pain, it literally doesn't eat any bread, so you feel that there's no cost in trying. By the way, we also have two well-known culinary expressions for the situation is hopeless. We have les carottes sont cuites. Carrots are well cooked. I think that's something you know. Les carottes sont cuites. And c'est la fin des haricots. I love this one. C'est la fin des haricots. Literally, it's the end of the beans.
Si vous voulez, ça mange pas de pain.
And now, c'est du pipeau. C'est du pipeau. Does it mean that's amazing? It's bogus? Or this is my favorite music? Do you know this one? It means it's bogus, it's all a lie. Or literally, it's just a piccolo. C'est du pipeau. We also say c'est bidon. It's a can. Literally, c'est bidon. The person is playing a nice music to your ear, but it's all made up on the spot and will leave nothing when it stops. It's a metaphor so vivid you could almost hear it.
Ah oui, je crois qu'ils en disent beaucoup. Donc mon métier en ce moment, c'est avant tout de jouer du pipeau.
Mon œil. Does it mean I don't believe it? I see what you did there, or I can't stand it? Maybe you know this one, mon œil. It means I don't believe it. Oh yeah, right. Mon œil means my eye, literally, mon œil. As if to say, I'd believe it if I saw it, but now I think it's a lie and that you're playing du pipeau. We sometimes use mon œil while placing a finger under our eye, as if to open it wide for more theatrics like that. Mon œil.
Puis, la copine, mon œil, hein.
Excellent work! You are engaging with real everyday French here. If you knew 3 or more in this section, your French has genuine depth. Ready for the final challenge? Elle est complètement à l'ouest. Does it mean she's not keeping up at all? She's having a blast? Or she's depressed? She is not keeping up at all. Être complètement à l'ouest or être à l'ouest means being to the west, or metaphorically totally lost, like so wrong you're not even on the map. It must be really funny to use this expression when you're in Normandy or Brittany.
Non, là, t'es complètement à l'ouest, faux.
Débarquer comme une fleur. Does it mean showing up overdressed? Showing up looking for a fight? Or showing up unprepared? Do you know this one? It means showing up unprepared. We say débarquer comme une fleur or arriver comme une fleur, showing up like a flower, as if you just woke up fresh and smiling into a thorny situation, as if everything is normal and easy. You might also hear il se pointe comme si de rien n'était. He showed up as if nothing was happening. Il se pointe comme si de rien n'était. It's a bit more formal. Either way, people saying that are probably holding a little grudge from having to deal with the drama before.
Il débarque comme une fleur et nous on est censé...
And a tricky one now. Et la marmotte, elle met le chocolat dans le papier d'alu. Does it mean I don't believe you? Your plan is too complicated. Or it's extremely authentic and handmade. This one is tricky, I told you. It means I don't believe you. Okay, this one needs context. I would be impressed if you knew about it. Literally, it means, and the marmot, yes, the animal in the mountain, wraps the chocolate in the aluminium foil. It's the famous punchline in une publicité, an ad from the late 90s. Is this expression still widely used today? Probably not. I know I could use it and my friends would understand, but younger people would probably look at me with a weird look. But that's the point. Real spoken French is a living thing that is difficult to keep in a textbook. It changes depending on whom you're talking to, and it's influenced by many things, including popular movies, catchy songs, comedians, and yes, the viral lines from La Publicité.
You to me are sweet as roses in the morning. You to me are soft as summer.
Et alors la marmotte, elle met le chocolat dans le papier d'alu.
Mais bien sûr.
Au poil. What do you think? Does it mean naked, nothing, or perfect? Au poil means perfect. Un poil means a strand of body hair, and it's a funny word on its own, like cacahuète before. Just saying it is funny. Au poil means c'est parfait. That's perfect. As if every little thing was taken care of. In the same veins, I like the expressions aux petits oignons, literally with little onions, meaning done with care and attention. But the real key here is don't mistake au poil with à poil, which means toute nue or tout nu, naked.
Au poil, t'es très fort, Marcel.
Ça marche comme sur des roulettes. Does it mean dangerously off balance? Smooth sailing, running flawlessly? Or fast and confident? Running flawlessly is correct. Ça marche comme sur des roulettes means it's working as if on little wheels, so it's easy to move. It could almost run on its own. Just like poil and cacahuète, comme sur des roulettes has a funny rhythm in its pronunciation. And you just think about your big abstract situation swooshing around on little wheels.
Comme sur des roulettes, quand j'enfourche ma machine.
Congratulations, you've completed all 15 French idioms. How many did you get right? Here is what your score can reveal about your French mastery. If you got 13 to 15 correct answers, your French is superb. You can be confident in your spoken French skills. You understand French expressions at a near native level. You clearly appreciate the poetry and the fun of French language. If you had 9 to 12 right answers, your French is advanced. You have all the vocabulary you need to follow a French conversation. You're well on your way to true fluency. If you found 6 to 8 expressions, you're beyond the intermediate level. You understand many real French expressions beyond textbook French. Keep exploring real French resources to reach the next level. If you had 5 or fewer points, your French has good foundations, but you still have room to grow. By practicing real French every day, you can start to understand a lot more when French people talk fast and communicate what you want to say. With a solid plan and the right resources, you will soon get to sound more natural and confident. But your score is just a number that can hide a wide variety of situations. In any case, the next steps of your French journey can lead you to better connect with French culture and French people. But you need a plan that's tailored to your situation in all its nuances. That's why I've created a new service, your personalized weekly action plan. It's free to download at the link below the video right now. This action plan will help you develop a clear, step-by-step program to finally understand movies, participate in conversations, and connect with the language, not just to conjugate it. And it starts by one simple step. Click the first link under the video to get your personalized weekly action plan. Now, tell me, what was your score? Write it down in the comments. Tell me what was easy and what was less obvious. I would love to know. And if you enjoyed this format, I highly recommend you test out your French level. Same format, and at the end, you will find your spoken French level. See you there. À bientôt.